Hey YouTube, this is Sam at Czar's farm. Just doing an overdue update on everything, all the animals in the garden, all that stuff. There's Miss Zoe, Nigerian dwarf goat. My buck is on the other side there. I have 2 does and a buck. There's some of the chickens. It's going through some straw up there. Oh, there's Jean. I will be breeding them here probably within the month or next time they cycle. Get them ready for the I'll put them, I think, right around the beginning of the year to kid. What's up, mama? She's getting a nice pretty summer coat in with her the moon spots. Hey Jean. The chickens are doing okay. The heat's really hurting them as far as egg production right now. Today's a good break. We finally got it, some rain to come in, but we've been battling. It's been 100 plus, been getting up to 115, so they're struggling. Had a dog attack around the 4th. A couple died from heat exhaustion, so I'm a little under 20 chickens right now, 20 hens. They're getting really stressed out. Well, there's feathers you can see on their backs on some of them. I had that big Orpington rooster, and he's like 3 times the size of them, and was just really shredding up their backs, getting the feathers off of them. They're finally starting to grow back now. After that dog attack, went ahead and butchered him up just to reduce as much stress on him as I could. They're super jumpy for a good couple weeks. Don't know exactly if it was a coyote, neighbor's dog. There was one dead in my neighbor's yard, but he said it wasn't his dog, so I guess you gotta trust your neighbors. So they're surviving. They're doing okay. Let's see, so here is the asparagus bed, or what used to be the asparagus bed. Went 3 years, and this is the 3rd year was I was supposed to be able to eat it, and it just went, I don't know what happened. It just, this is the worst year it's done. So basically, strawberries, it's the same cycle. Strawberries would come in, and then the asparagus would outgrow it and just be huge and just take over this whole area, and that's not the case this year. So looks like I'm gonna dig this all up and turn it into like a pepper patch or something. Figure something out for next year. Pomegranate tree's doing okay. It's getting lots of fruit. Hear the kids fighting in the background. That's always fun. But it's producing a lot. It's got to build up a good base. I tied it up to the fence there because it was hanging over so much, but it's doing pretty good. Go over here to the garden. There's the tomato plants. Got them in the, I think they're 9 foot. The tomato cages. I extended one up halfway and just let them kind of grow up top there. They're doing good. I had one here which started off really good, and it ended up just dying on me for whatever reason, but these ones are hanging in there. Right now with this heat, just everything's really not producing. I mean, I'm getting some, but nothing like I want out of anything right now. This is my big raspberry plant that just likes to grow leaves and not berries. I don't know why. Even the beginning of the year, everything's budding and dying off. So I don't know. I'm sure all this stuff you look up, figure it out, but cucumbers are doing good. They love the heat. This is the one thing, actually, if you're in Vegas, you plant them too early, they don't grow. And then as soon as it starts getting over 100, they just start popping. So that's the one thing that's doing good right now. Nice little cucumber there. I got pretty big hands. These things are growing good. Thought they were the pickle ones. I got a couple pickling ones in here. Most of these are just regular cucumbers. Carrots are doing good. Here's the carrots. I replanted those. Give those to my rabbits. The ones that have babies, I'll pick them every morning and give them fresh cucumbers. Artichoke here. I picked about 5 big ones off at the beginning of the year, but now it's just producing little ones, so I'm just letting them flower out, and they look pretty cool. So just leaving them, letting them do their thing on the littler ones. That's it. Just got to make sure these cucumbers, you just keep vining them through because they'll start growing all over everything and hooking onto everything. This is the section where I've been pulling out for the rabbits. But I think I got another decent cucumber over here. Yeah, so if you're in Vegas or hot weather, don't just try and time it where you give them about a month before it gets up to 100 and they start doing really good. They love the heat. Alright, I'll finish up on the bunny room. Let's see, lots of changes in the bunny room. Hopefully it's not too dark in here. I'm going to try and put on a light if that helps. So I went ahead and bought another row of the 36 by 30 cages. So now I have 9 of the 36 by 30s. Bought everything down the street at IFA. These are the new ones here with the frames. And on my certain ones, they have the ones with the deep hands on it, which I like better, especially for your rabbits that go to the bathroom in one area. It doesn't overflow like these smaller ones. It'll come over the top sometime. To help in this room with the heat, my outgoing fan, I'll turn it off. Today I was able to leave the doors open because it's nice out, but it'll start getting real congested in here. So I just got the fans in here for circulation, and yeah, it just helps out with everything. I also put I got the pine shavings instead to help with the smell. It's a little not expensive, but I go through it pretty fast compared to the free bales of straw I get. But so let's see, the rabbits. I'm at 3 New Zealand white does. There's those hanging out. I got a broken black and white New Zealand doe. And then that's, she's been here, that's Cherry. She's the New Zealand red and champagne. That's her daughter, Ely. And she's the New Zealand white, red, and champagne mixed. Here's a new New Zealand red doe I got from Colorado. She was actually pregnant, and I didn't even know it when she came in. I didn't even think she was old enough. But she had her litter premature, and only 1 out of the 7 survived. So hopefully get her rebred and get her going. This is New Zealand white and champagne. You can barely even tell the champagne in her. She's got a little gray on her ears and toes and stuff. Here's another it's New Zealand red, or I think they call it a copper. It's not completely that red tone, but she's like 3 months, I believe, 4 months. So as you can tell, basically I've gotten rid of all my champagnes. I'm not doing champagnes anymore. Just doing strictly New Zealand's. Here's my New Zealand red buck. Here's a new, I got a New Zealand broken black and white buck. It's Jackpot. There's Vegas. This is the new Vegas. This is Vegas' son. My other buck, he just wasn't doing good. He was having problems, just couldn't gain weight. He just was not doing good. So, but I got his son, fill his shoes. So it's the new Vegas. But so that's it. So I'm with right now. I got 9 does and 3 bucks is the new setup. So yeah, that's it. And then I got this New Zealand white buck. Someone returned it to me. He's just hanging out. I'm putting him on Craigslist and see if someone wants to buy him if they're looking for a breeder. He's like 10 months old, I think. So remember, I know, I'm using those bottles, the small Powerade or Gatorade bottles. Put them in here, freeze them overnight, and put them in here mid-afternoon to keep them cool. Just keep them as cool as possible for that with this Vegas heat. But so that's it. That is the update as of now, and I'll try and do them a little bit more frequently. But there just wasn't just new stuff with the rabbits, nothing too new or anything like that with everything else. But all right, take care, YouTube.